For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us. Just check the description.
The iexec RLC stage means to use both the blockchain and distributed computing. What is iexec RLC? Incredibly, we should find out what we can figure it out, and furthermore investigate a portion of the iexec RLC cost forecasts that were out there on August 11, 2022. iexec RLC made sense of, in spite of prevalent thinking. One of the significant improvements throughout recent years or so in processing has been cloud innovation in a quite huge manner. This permits individuals to store information away from their hard drive, intending that, at particularly the most done in principle, their PCs don't get obstructed with documents and information that could pump the brakes. There is a hypothetical connect to blockchain innovation and cryptographic money, as well as the blockchain offers individuals the opportunity to make exchanges and store data in a common space. Incredibly, the iexec RLC stage is intended to assist individuals with connecting their PCs on the blockchain and permit them to enlist out their processing assets on the cloud. Essentially, the thought is that individuals will actually want to bring in cash from their figuring power, yet in addition information and administrations. It does this by utilizing an open-source program called the StreamWebHep, to guarantee that the framework works, and individuals can work in a safe way. Incredibly, not at all like exceptionally other comparable stages, iexec RLC works in an off-chain way, implying that it takes calculations and exchanges off the blockchain, for this situation, Ethereum, and does them independently prior to returning them on the chain. This implies, from a certain perspective, that it is faster and less expensive than permitting those undertakings to be done on the blockchain. As the framework's whitepaper says, the iexec network interfaces cloud asset merchants with cloud asset purchasers, empowering a biological system of decentralized and independent, protection-saving applications. This organization, in every way that really matters, targets giving organizations adaptable, secure and quite simple admittance to the administrations, datasets and processing assets they need. iexec's innovation depends on Ethereum-savvy contracts and considers a virtual cloud framework that gives superior execution figuring administrations on request. As per the whitepaper, at iexec, we trust in an eventual fate of decentralized framework and market organization, where large information and HPC, human performance capital, applications, profoundly esteemed datasets, and registering assets, stockpiling, CPU, GPU, will be adapted on the blockchain with the most significant level of straightforwardness, versatility, and security. The framework doesn't have a unified server, however, rather conveys figuring errands to hubs in the organization. Individuals can utilize the framework to, for example, in a real sense fabricate decentralized applications, dApps. Each blockchain-based network needs its own very local digital money, and iexec RLC has the helpfully named iexec RLC token, likewise realized by its ticker explicitly handle of RLC. This crypto utilizes something many refer to as verification of commitment, POCO, to permit individuals to add blocks to the blockchain and acquire compensations as RLC. For POCO to work, it requirements to generally have the option to approve exchanges completed on iexec RLC, while connecting them to StreamWebHep in a for the most part huge manner. POCO agreement boundaries are intended to guarantee that all the handling power that adds to the decentralized stockpiling network generally is acting sincerely in a significant manner. RLC most certainly is utilized to pay exchange expenses on the iexec RLC stage, and it can likewise be purchased, sold and exchanged on trades. It really means quite a bit to bring up at this stage that, since it depends on the Ethereum blockchain, it is a token as opposed to a coin. You could see references to such things as an iexec RLC coin cost expectation, however those fundamentally are off base, by and large in spite of mainstream thinking. iexec RLC was established in 2016 by the French PC researchers Gilles Fedic, from Lyon, and Hai Wu He. As it turns out, RLC means runs on heaps of PCs, which is very critical. RLC previously went on to the open market in April 2017, when it merited somewhat under 30 cents. It truly was up to speed in the crypto air pocket of late 2017 and mid-2018, when it partook in a rate above $3 in January 2018. Following that, the market entered a kind of supposed crypto winter, and on December 15, 2018, RLC sank to its untouched low of $0.1488. Throughout the following 2 years, the RLC token cost remained underneath the dollar. In mid-2021 the market went through serious areas of strength for a stage, as COVID-19 upgrade checks in the United States advanced into the cryptosphere. On May 10, 2021, RLC arrived at a record-breaking high of $16.50. After the great crypto day crash of May 19, 2021, RLC's value jumped, and it generally shut the year at $2.94, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Accepting a concise race to $3.61 on 4th of January, RLC has been on a descending slant all through 2022. In May, after the deep gain of the USD stablecoin and the breakdown of the related Luna cryptographic money, it tumbled to $0.6291, or so they thought. There in every way that really matters, was some recuperation after this, yet the crossing out of withdrawals on the Celsius crypto loaning stage affirmed crypto truly was in a bear market, with RLC tumbling to $0.5693 on 18th of June. There has since been something of a fight back, with the symbolic breaking past the dollar and exchanging at around $1.60 on August 11, 2022, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Around then, there certainly were just shy of 81 million RLC available for use out of an all-out supply of somewhat under 87 million. This gave the token a market capitalization of about $1.60, making it the 184th in every practical sense, biggest digital money by that measurement, which really is genuinely critical. iexec RLC cost expectations. Presently we should investigate a portion of the iexec RLC cost expectations that were out there starting around August 11, 2022. It is vital to note at this stage that cost conjectures, particularly with regards to something as unpredictable as digital currency, are all the time off base. We ought to likewise generally advise you that long-haul crypto value expectations are in many cases made utilizing a calculation, which sort of implies that they can change immediately. At the hour of composing, iexec RLC cost expectation for 2022 said the genuinely token could exchange at somewhere in the range of $1.37 and $1.38 before the year's over, prior to coming to $1.28 in August 2023. A year from that point,